thought we could do like a mini apartment tour. Possibly this piece of furniture from IKEA. Good morning. Following on from my last video, we applied for a new apartment and we got approved, and I'm so excited. So we have a new home that is bigger than this one, and it's just gonna be better in so many different ways, and I'm so looking forward to it. And it all happened really quickly. So we signed the lease, we've paid everything is done. We get the keys in about 2 weeks, and then our move-in day is gonna be in about 3 weeks. And so this whole weekend, I just went into a frenzy and was like, we need to do everything because I need this to be the most organized move that I've ever had. And so right in the window, in the corner of the living room, it's just boxes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 boxes already done. I went down to the bin storage a couple times and found some bigger and better boxes to help move. And then I boxed up all of my clothes and things like that. So now all of my clothes are in garbage bags and I have one giant box. I found the best box that did all of my boots and my tote bags and my handbags, and it's just such a practical size. So it's all done in that regard, and I'm like, it's so messy. It's so messy in here and I hate every inch of it. It's just, oh, like there's just so much going on and it's driving me nuts. I can give you a little show of the living room in a moment if you like, just to see. It's a lot. Anyway, today I want to start working on the kitchen and boxing up stuff that I just really don't need for the next couple of weeks. So I'm thinking everything in these shelves, it's all kind of decor. I also have stuff like this that I figure it's probably good to put away. These are just these like fake little artichokes, and I think this is a batter bowl to be able to pour for pancakes and things. So I thought it would be a good idea to do that kind of stuff today. I might also finish boxing up or bagging up some of my other clothes and then potentially decluttering the bathroom, but I'm not sure. So anyway, we're just gonna hang out. I will share a little bit more about the new place. I'll show you some more video footage as well, and I'll have to get some ideas about what to do with each of the spaces. But we have a new place and I have a goal and I have something to work towards, and I feel like I'm in a chaotic mood because everything around me is chaotic. So let's just get started. This is what I mean when I say it's really chaotic in here. There's just stuff everywhere. I've had to move my mirror around, start boxing things up over there. We have boxes up in the window, just a lot going on, but it will be organized and it's gonna feel so much better when we finally get out of here. Did I just move everything into the bedroom? Yeah, I can't stand being out there. Being here in my room, at least it still feels like neat and organized. But now that we're moving, I feel like I can unload all of my real thoughts about this apartment, because I didn't want to sound like I was just gonna complain all the time, but now, ooh, I feel like I get to vent. I feel like I get to complain, and I cannot stand the color of the kitchen out there. I thought, oh, gray kitchen, this will be cute. No, I was so wrong. It is a purple gray, and it actually makes me feel nauseous looking at it. I don't know why I am so affected by my environment and my space, but it's why I like to organize and rearrange things, and I have to change things up because it makes me feel a certain type of way, and that kitchen makes me feel sick. It makes me sad. It is dark and depressing, and I am so excited to finally be leaving because the new place has a white kitchen. It has a white kitchen connected to an actual dining room, and I want to be able to set like a little coffee station. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Anyway, in my last video, I was talking about how I had a box of things for moving. I've got paper and what do you call this, bubble wrap and things for all the breakables. I found it. We went down to the storage locker just to assess, figure out what we're gonna do with everything down there. And I brought the box up. I've still got a couple of the boxes I got off Amazon. There's 2 left, but I will head down to the bin room again today to see if there's been any other ones discarded, because I need one for a few more handbags and accessories, all the stuff that's on the back of the door, all those accessories. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I just want to get it done. Do you remember this basket that I thrifted ages ago? I can't tell if it's falling apart. There was a whole bunch of wicker wrapped around this bottom part, but it started breaking and I completely pulled it off. And now I can't work if it's actually gonna keep unraveling or if it's okay. This bottom section definitely doesn't look too good, but I'm gonna be really sad if it does fall apart because I really, really liked this. And I don't know if there's a way to fix it. I don't know if I have the skills to fix it, but I thought, oh no, this is not gonna fit in here. Don't do this to me. Yeah, that is not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna save that for something else. I took a little break and I made myself a snack because I just wanted to think about this for a second. I might go and get another newspaper for two reasons. One, I really, really enjoyed doing the crossword and the puzzles the other day, so I kind of would like another one, but also because it's good for packing. I'm trying to utilize the stuff that I saved and the stuff that I got the other day. This is the plastic that the cardboard boxes came wrapped in. I feel like I'm gonna call it for this box because it's quite full and it's definitely gonna be heavy. I have another one to box up, and then I think I might start looking at coffee mugs. I don't need 50 coffee mugs for the next 3 weeks, so I might just keep maybe 5. 5's still a lot, but I like my coffee and my tea. I just made myself a pot of decaf after making a regular pot this morning. So I think that's what I'll do. And for the coffee mugs, I will take the advice. I'm really sorry, I don't remember who mentioned it on my last video, but it was to wrap my coffee mugs in clothes so then I don't really have to wash them on the other end when we unpack things. And I still have like all of my gym clothing and stuff in this dresser, and then also some loungewear and stuff in the closet. So I might do that in another box and get my coffee mugs done and out of the way. And then yeah, I probably should go down and see if I can find some more boxes. I just got back. I have a newspaper to wrap some things with, and I'm really, really, really excited about the crossword. I just had a little peek at it, and I think this one's gonna be really fun. The last one was a little hard, but it was really fun, and I'm now starting to think that maybe once a week, maybe on Sundays with the New York Times, I could treat myself to a little newspaper with all the different like crosswords and puzzles and things. Just, you know, walking out and buying a newspaper is really kind of fun. So anyway, have that. I also got myself my little guilty pleasure. I know they are so bad for you, but I do love a diet Red Bull every now and then. And because I'm just feeling frustrated, I was like, I'm treating myself to a diet Red Bull. Also, I did indeed wheel the bar cart into the bedroom because I'm not going to deal with it out there. No thank you. My boyfriend is now home. He is working. Also too, last video I was like, let's give my boyfriend a nickname, and everybody said something along the lines of chess because of the chess sets that he collects when traveling. So I was like, you know what, maybe we should just call him Chester. So Chester is now home working, and I was like, I am not dealing with this in the deep dark depths of the entryway of the apartment. So I have wheeled it in here. This is such a weird mix of stuff. There's like kind of like an entry table vibe where we've got a key bowl and stuff like that, and then there's just stuff. There's paper for the printer things, I don't know, just stuff. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, and I'm going to be getting rid of this bar cart because let's be honest, it's really ugly, and I would like to get a really, really, really nice chrome one. I feel like glass and chrome would look so sleek in the corner of our dining room. We have a dining room, and I'm so excited about it, but I need to get this all sorted. So I'm gonna wrap things up, probably take some of the alcohol out to the shelves I just cleared off because I don't know if in the next couple of weeks we will be needing any alcohol. Probably not really. I don't think we're going anywhere. Yep, that's the plan for right now. We also went to Costco the other day and stocked up on, in my opinion, one of the best red wines. This is the 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg wine. It's $8.99 at Costco, and it's like $15. at the supermarket. So both pretty good prices, but we really, really like it. So these can go out in the shop. But for now, I think I'm just gonna put it all on the floor here and I'll take it out later. I think what I'm gonna do with this box is just leave it open for a bit because I can add in the rest of the bark hut bits and pieces when we're ready to move. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe on the bookshelf out in the living room because those bookshelves are empty now, so I could probably just put it on there for now. I might go downstairs and see if there's any extra boxes in the bin room. I have one more from the Amazon set that I bought, but they're really sturdy and I wanna save it for some more heavy duty stuff that I feel like would be appropriate for it. Good morning. Do not ask me how it's the next day. I lost track of time yesterday and now here we are. But I thought we could sit down and do a little chat about the new place because I know so many of you are probably really interested in hearing about that. Also too, I did have someone comment the other day being like, you have bruises on your arm. If you haven't been around for a while, they're not bruises. It's a skin condition. It's been there since I was about 9 years old. And this is the patchiness that I have on this side of my arm, and it does look like bruises. It's not on this side. It's just on this side and it's all over the right hand side of my body. So all down my legs and everything. Doesn't do much for me. For some people who have this, it can really affect their lives. But for me, it doesn't do anything and I'm hoping it stays that way forever. It's called morphea, the skin markings, but I'm like a weird mix between morphea and scleroderma. The doctors could never really work it out, but thankfully it doesn't do anything to me. So anyway, back to the apartment. I thought we could do like a mini apartment tour type thing and just kind of go over some of the space and ideas and whatnot. So we are really looking forward to moving in. The nice thing about this new apartment that we're going into, well, it's new for us. The building's not new, it's very old, but everybody in this building owns individually and it's not owned by a corporation like what we're currently living in. And the reason that I'm really excited about the new place is because our rent is just our rent. We pay that flat rate every month. There's no extra costs. There's no variable extra costs like they do in new apartments, which I think is an absolute joke. I don't know if it's a countrywide thing or if it's just a DC thing. I'm also under the impression that people are trying to put a stop to it because it's really unfair. But essentially in newer apartments here in DC, you have to pay a portion or a split of the communal utilities. And it depends on how many people are living in the building. The more people living, the rate will go down. But if people move out and there's less people living here, then you all have to pick up the tab and split it between you. And when I moved in, I was told it was going to be about maybe $25. It's near $100 every month and it's a joke. It's just one of those things that if you are on a really strict budget, there's no way you can budget for this because it changes all the time. And then you have all the extra other little fees, like you pay your rent, but then there's a trash fee and there's this fee and all. It's a joke. It's a joke. So I'm really, really looking forward to just paying a base rate of rent. And then I have my personal utilities. The same way I have personal utilities here, but I don't have to worry about the communal utilities and the extra little fees here and there. So that's what I'm really, really looking forward to about this new place. But as I was saying, it's a very old building. It's about 100 years old. I've never lived in an old apartment and I'm really looking forward to it because they just have so much character. There's beautiful trimmings all over the walls. It's hardwood floors. Even the knobs on like the doors and things are like a crystal. I don't know if it's real crystal, but it's just decorative and beautiful. Hardwood floors though, the con is they're very squeaky. We'll need a lot of rugs. Don't know if we will find that really, really annoying or not. But the space is a lot bigger than what we're currently in. And because it's an old apartment, it just has, it utilizes space so much better than a newer apartment. Like there's so much dead space in this place. There's not a lot of wall space to be able to even put cabinets or storage, but in the new place, so many walls that we're gonna be able to put shelves and cabinets and just make more storage, and it's gonna be really, really helpful for us. The other really nice thing about this new apartment is it has windows on 3 sides, which feels a little more like a house. In this apartment, apartment, it's just windows on this side. We have bedroom, living room, that's it. But in the new one, the bedroom has windows, the bathroom has windows, the little sunroom has windows, which we're going to make into an office. The living room has windows, the dining room / kitchen has windows. It's all just windows, which I love because I need light to survive. A sunny day makes me feel like life is just perfect, and I need that. So I'm really, really looking forward to the amount of windows that we have. It's a northeast, south-facing apartment as well, so it will lose the sun in the afternoon, but I am not worried because afternoon sun is so hot and I need my morning sun. I really wanted an east facing apartment and we got it. So I'm gonna be able to sit in the morning sun and drink my coffee, which I love. So really, really looking forward to that. We have a foyer, which is so cool. Like, you walk in and there's a room just for the entry, and I like that. I think that's really cool. We're gonna be able to have like a coat rack and also like a little console table with key bowls and things like that. Really, really looking forward to utilizing the foyer as a bit of a storage space, but making it like neat storage, you know? We also have 2 closets. There's a coat closet at the front, and then there's also a really big storage linen closet, which it's gonna be so, so helpful. The bathroom has a window, and it's just beautiful white tiles. There's also a bathtub. There's a gorgeous pedestal sink. So pretty. Storage in the bathroom is pretty average, but that's where we will be able to store extras in the big linen closet that's next to it. And then there's also storage behind the mirror, and then behind the door as well there's a bunch of shelves. So lots of space for us to work with. Might need some like little storage containers, things like that, but really looking forward to, you know, Tetrising all that out. And then bedroom is gorgeous. It's much bigger than this bedroom. It's 2 feet longer this way, 3 feet longer that way, and it's going to give us so much more room. I'm going to be able to not be so squished with my desk, because I think I'm going to put it in the bedroom as well, in front of one of the windows, and use it as a dressing table like I do now, but I won't be so squished between the wall and the bed. And then the living room is going to be tough because the door for the little sunroom is right in the middle of the living room. And so we've tried to do a bit of a layout in Canva a couple different ways. We're not going to know until we get there, but because the living room is so long, I think I'm going to be able to put a bookshelf at the back near the windows, and maybe like a little sitting chair, and create like a really cozy little nook for myself, which I'm really looking forward to. And then my favorite part about this apartment is the fact that we have a dining room. The kitchen is like a little galley kitchen. It's quite small. I'm not fazed by that though, because I do think that this apartment absolutely wastes space out there in that kitchen. And the dining room just means that we're going to actually have a table, and I'm really, really looking forward to that as well. What I don't like about new apartments as well is they try to increase the value by adding things like built-in desks and some sort of extra built-in table seating. In my last apartment in Toronto, it was like off the kitchen island and slightly lower. It was okay. In this one, the kitchen island just has a spot for stools, and I hate that. I want to be able to have my own desk and have my own table, and that's what I like about this old apartment, is that I have the space to make my own seating area, which I love. The kitchen may be a little cramped, but that's okay. I was willing to take a sacrifice on that kitchen for some of the other features in the apartment. Something I'm looking for the dining room as well is possibly this piece of furniture from IKEA. They have a lot on Wayfair and Amazon as well, but you just never know the quality that you're gonna get with those places. Like, is it gonna be like rickety and sway? At least with IKEA, while the materials may not be that great, they're usually pretty sturdy. So that's why I'm thinking this one from IKEA. They call it a kitchenette, but I think it's kind of like a China hotch. The little bench section is just like an extra kitchen bench. We're gonna need the extra storage for pantry and things like that. And then I'm thinking coffee station out there, so I can like make my coffee and then turn around and just sit at the little dining table. I think it's gonna work really well. I just need to measure things, and I'll like tape things out and see once we get the keys. But I'm really, really looking forward to having an actual dining room. It's making me very happy. Another thing though that I'm sort of sold on with this apartment is it has the really old lift windows, which are really beautiful, but they've actually installed a second layer of windows. It's just sliding glass, and when the glass is closed, you can't hear anything outside. So that's making me think that it's gonna be really good for insulation in summer and winter. So fingers crossed that actually is part of it. You know, there was a few cons in the fact that we have air conditioning units. There's 3 of them. I don't know how that's gonna go, especially price-wise. I mean, it could be really expensive, I don't know. And I did ask for previous bills and stuff, but they were never sent through. So that could end up being something that's really bad. The other thing that most people I think would be like, that's insane, is there's no in-unit washer and dryer. It's downstairs in the basement. I'm okay with that though, because I'm at home all the time. I hang my washing out as well, so I don't have to make multiple trips. I can just throw it on, come up and like hang it out. And I'm gonna get like a little wheel trolley kind of thing, and I'm really not worried about that. Talk to me in a year though, maybe I hate it and I'm like, never again. I think the cons for us were the really squeaky floorboards. I'm not sure about the insulation and the utilities and how expensive they're gonna be. And then that was it actually. I think that was it. Those were the only, oh, and the washer dryer. Did I say that? Washer dryer, squeaky floors, and the potential windows / utilities. That was it. Those were the only 3 cons. Outside of that, I'm really happy with it. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, the kitchen's a little smaller, but it's white. The cabinets are white and it's really cute. And there is the adjoining dining room space that I'm gonna be able to work with as well. So those are my ideas. Really can't wait to actually show you everything properly and like organize everything. I'm so excited. This afternoon, I'm gonna do one more packing thing with you. I have a box that I found down in the bin room this morning. I don't know if it's big enough, but I want to attempt to put away my hats, the last handbag that I have, and just some of the accessories on the back of the door. And hopefully that works. Also, another selling point for us was the price. If we were to get something in a newer building with the same kind of square footage, easily $1,000 more per month, maybe $1,500. I think we got a really good deal. I think the rate's probably lower because there is no in-unit washer and dryer. And also it's 1 bedroom, but there is the extra room that is the den office kind of thing that is actually a really decent size. So I don't know, it just, for the price, because I feel like we're kind of in our saving era, like we have bigger goals we want to work towards, and we just didn't want to throw down on insane rent. It just made sense. Like, so this should be all around a overall pro and not a con. I mean, fingers crossed. Anyways, I got this box downstairs. It has like the other person's details on it. If you do not remove your address and your details off your packaging before you throw them out, you need to start. Every single box, I'm not kidding you, that I have brought up has someone else's personal details, their name and their address and phone numbers, which is crazy. So I'm going to do this person a favor and remove, I need to like cut this open, but remove their personal details. It fits perfectly. I'm so happy. I really thought I was gonna need a bigger box, but that's everything. I'm gonna leave a couple of totes out because we'll probably use them. Umbrellas. It's been really rainy lately, so I should probably leave those out. But in terms of accessories, belts, hair accessories, bags, a few more shoes, hats, it all fits and it fits perfectly. So I'm very happy about this. This can just go into the closet, but I might label it first. I'm probably not gonna tape it off until right at the end, just in case I need to add anything or take anything out. I don't know what's next. I wish I could tell you what's next, but it's a surprise. So we'll see what the next video involves, but I hope you are having a really great week and I will see you very shortly.